So right now polymers are made in traditional acids that are linear, and I actually believe that there will be a combination of converting these existing acids to admit co-fed circular feedstocks together with the linear feedstocks, at least for several years. And in addition, there will be new builds that will be fully circular. And that allows us to introduce the circularity much faster because we are using existing capital that's already on the ground. So I think it will not be an either or, but an and answer. So there's a lot of pressure on single-use plastics for the right reasons, I believe, because the efficient or the useful consumption of plastics, I think, is less than the total consumption. So if we at least partially or maybe fully displace the traditional polyethylene, polypropylene and other plastic materials by bio-derived polymers, then the single-use plastics become biodegradable and will have a much lower impact on the environment than their current use. So I only see advantages of fast introduction of these like polyhydroxyl alkanoate type polymers, especially for single-use plastics that are quite burdensome to the environment. So there's not going to be one solution that is going to be the total answer. We need multiple solutions that together will form the answer to the big problem we're trying to solve. And ethanol is a unique molecule that can be produced from plant waste, so bio-derived, biogenic. And using ethanol as a molecule, you can convert it to ethylene rather efficiently. We've been doing it for several years. Once you make ethylene, you can make any molecule, petrochemical or fuel molecule, by dimerization or olimerization. So once you make the ethylene, you can make green polymers. And you can make polymers from biogenic feedstock as opposed to fossil fuel-derived feedstocks. I'm really impressed by the conference. First, there's a tremendous attendance, well over 200 people. And what I notice relative to previous events is there's a maturization of thinking. There's no longer it's his problem or her problem or he or she calls this. There's more of a discussion, how can we together solve a big challenge that we have in society, and how can we work together cohesively using the different parts of the equation, technology development, deployment, legislation, as well as policy making, and finally, of course, investment by operators. And if we all work together, and that's the discussion that I'm facing today, if we all work together, we can actually solve this pretty important problem.